So by the end of this video, you should be able to play that song in one of its two parts. If you could play both at the same time, congratulations, you are a freak of nature. So what we're gonna do is learn the finger picking pattern first, because it's the same throughout the entire song pretty much, with the exception of changing your bass note. And then we're gonna learn the shapes. So let's get right into it. So there are 7 distinct parts or 7 distinct sequences that you're gonna have to memorize to play this song, and they're not that difficult. But like I said, first let's get into the finger picking method. So I'm gonna go ahead and put up the first shape here, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna pluck the 6th and 1st string at the same time. And then you're gonna play all of the other notes that we have fretted down, the 4, the 3, and the 2. So next, you're just going to pretty much do the same exact thing over again. You're going to pluck the 1st and 6th string together and then go 4, 3, 2. So it's going to look something like this with both of those together. And that's pretty much it. From now on, what we're going to do is going to be changing our shapes, as well as changing the bass note that our thumb is picking when it's picking the 1st string as well. So let's go through our shape. So you already got the 1st shape down. The next shape is just simply sliding up your thumb. I use my thumb for this chord. Just sliding up your thumb from the 1st fret to the 3rd fret of the bass E string. So you're gonna start off on the 1st shape. You're just gonna switch. And this one doesn't go on for 2 rounds like the first one. You're gonna switch notes right after you play it one time through. And what you're gonna do is then switch to a C shape, but without putting down the 1st fret on the 2nd string. It's gonna have the 3rd fret down on the 5th string and the 2nd fret down on the 4th string. And you're gonna pluck, instead of the bass E string, now you're gonna pluck the 5th string, because that's our bass note in this sequence. And this is part 2. And you're gonna simply let go of the 3rd string. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to do the same 4, 3, 2, but you're gonna make sure that you put down the 1st fret of the 2nd string as you come through. So we're gonna start back at the beginning with the 3, 2. Let go. And then what you're gonna do is, instead of coming back up to these 3, you're gonna come back up to the 2nd string. And you're gonna make sure it's fretted with the 1st fret. So once again, let go. So instead of going back up 4, 3, 2, you just go straight to the 2 from the bass note. And then you go 4, 3, 2. But you gotta make sure before you get back to the 2, you have the 2nd string fretted down on the 3rd fret. So it goes, and that's how it's gonna end. So we're gonna go through it again slowly here, part 2. So it's gonna have your C shape, without the 1st fret, let go of the 3rd string, let go of the 3rd fret. And then you're gonna do the 5th string to the 2nd string, and make sure that the 1st fret is down on the 2nd string, and then you're gonna come back again and make sure it's fretted on the 3rd string. Just like that. Right, so once again. Just like that. So part 3 is exactly the same as part 1 in terms of shape. The only difference is that instead of plucking the 1st string, you pluck the 2nd string. So it's not like this. It's instead you pluck the last string with the 2nd string. And it's pretty much the same thing. another big difference is the last note you play. You're gonna pretty much keep your thumb down on the 3rd fret of the last string, and then you're gonna come back through once again before you play that 1, 2, 3 of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. You're gonna make sure that the 2nd fret is down on the 4th string, and that should come up on your tab. So part 4 is different in that we have our thumb on the 2nd fret. You go down to the 2nd fret, and then you have I put my index finger on the 4th fret, the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and I put my middle finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, and I put my ring finger on the 4th fret of the 4th string. And it's, again, the same finger picking pattern. You're gonna start with the 6 and 1 and do the 4, 3, 2. And then you're gonna go down to a different shape. You're gonna have 1 on the 6th string. You're gonna have 2 fretted on the 4th and 3rd string. On the 2nd string, you're gonna have the 3rd fret down. Same exact finger picking pattern. And the second time through, you're gonna let go of your thumb, and it's just gonna be these top 3 instead of the bottom string. So then we're gonna slide up to part 6. And the way you do this is you're gonna have 8th fret down on the high E string and the 7th fret down on the 4th string. And instead of plucking the low E string, we're gonna be plucking the 5th string for this one. So you just slide up, and same exact thing, the high E string and the 5th string, and then 4, 3, 2. And then you're just gonna switch and go down to the 5th fret on the 3rd string, and you're gonna keep down the 7th fret on the 4th string. And then you just go back to the beginning. And you've pretty much learned all the parts you need to know to play the entire song. Just to recap, we learned part 1. We learned part 2. And in the song, they go back, of course, to part 1, but I'm just gonna take you through all the different parts you need to know. This is part 3, right? Same shape as part 1, but different finger picking structure. Part 4. Part 5. And we have part 6 that we slide up. And part 7. And there you go. You've pretty much learned how to play the entire song. Thank you for picking up your guitar with me today. I hope you've learned something, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.